Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. You get glitter stitches and I get glitter stitches and our projects get glitter stitches. Today, I have a couple things to talk to you about. The first is that I'm being very transparent. I have magic boxes that go with knitting classes that start in January. So the idea is that you get all of the stuff, all of the tools, the yarn, the patterns, the supplies that you need to knit or learn how to knit. And then after the holidays, then we start knitting together. So I know with the social distancing, I have no calendar and I'm missing that anticipation of looking forward to something, as well as just like finding something different in my routine. So this is a great thing to do. You can open your gift over the holidays and then have lessons to look forward to and meet some new people and do some new stuff. So if that sounds good to you, you should go look up what box you would prefer, the best box for what you want to do, and join us. We would love to have you come and join us for that. So I'll be talking about it more, but I'm telling you right now, it's going away. It's not going to be around forever. So it's the best value and you're really going to enjoy it. Now, let's talk about the next Knittifesto, which is convention and whimsy can coexist. So this is the paradox of yes and it's our magic wand that we can both be serious knitters and have glitter stitches. So one of the ways that I embody this idea is that I dye yarn for fun in the kitchen, and it feels like science experiments. What's nice is that when I do this, it's like something I get to play with and try out and see what happens. I don't really I'm not a dyer at heart, but it's something that I'm having fun with, and I do it with food coloring. So this is food safe, food coloring yarn dyeing, and I'll show you some things that I've made. My goal is to have a rainbow. So this was the red, and it sort of turned out pink, but I dyed the yarn, and then I wanted a freeform shawl, so I just decided to cast on and start knitting, and this was the result. That's the red. Again, food coloring, who knew? Then I've had this shawl in my queue in my pattern wish list for a really long time, and it's a Mobius. So there's a twist, which means that it's also a knitting representation of infinity, but it's not serious because I made it with food coloring. And then this is a pattern that I just finished. You might have seen this last week, but I finally finished it. It's the Ribs and Arrow Shawl by Benjamin Matthews. And it's this is the yellow and green colors that I made in the kitchen with food coloring and yarn. So each of these shawls that I've made comes from a creative place inside of me, and they all have different techniques. But what's great about it is that I know those techniques, I learn the techniques more, and the fun, the not serious part is that I made the colors with food coloring in the kitchen, and that was something fun to play with and just try out and see what happens. So that is how I embody the serious knitting and the glitter. And if you'd like to learn more, like the Facebook page, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this idea. So I will talk to you later, and we'll see you next week. Bye.